Hey, good morning, Leon. This is Braden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a quick video tour on our 2020 Prado, the GXL that we discussed over the phone for only $64,990 drive away. Currently one of the cheapest in Queensland as it sits right now, with only about 63,000 kilometres on the clock. Mate, hope you're having a fantastic holiday. Like I said, just thought I'd send through a little video for you to take you through the whole car in a bit more detail. Show you any sort of scratches I can, or any marks I can find, all the service history, all that kind of stuff as well. I understand you obviously are down south, so mate, as discussed, we're Pacific Toyota here in Cairns, so we're lucky enough to have two massive big pre-owned yards up here. I'm currently standing at 235 Mulgrave Road. This is our main yard. We've got another location up at 77 Mulgrave Road. You can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, or the service departments down the road as well. And like I said, mate, we're lucky enough to turn over a bit over 200 vehicles a month, making us the biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in Queensland, and about number 2 in Australia at the moment as well. So it means we get some absolutely awesome Prados just like this one here. Looks like it was fully serviced down in Mackay Emerald kind of area. All our cars, we of course guaranteed no write-offs, no flood damage or hail damage or anything like that as well. You can see yourself, no chips or cracks or anything across the windscreen there too. It is a little bit dusty, obviously being a long weekend, so I did have a little bit of rain and that sort of stuff, so we do get them professionally, obviously washed and everything before they get sent down to you. But looking very clean across the actual bonnet itself. There is just that's just a little bit of dirt, disregard. Again, just a little bit of dust from the weekend. But all our cars, like I said, we guarantee no flood damage, no hail damage, no write-offs or anything like that. We don't touch them. They've got to have awesome service history, the whole works. So I did just kick these wheels out for you though, because I want you to see them behind there. I'll show you all that as well. So very clean across the actual wheels themselves. Doesn't look like any sort of gutterage or anything that I can see. Looks very tidy through there. Absolutely stacks of tread left on these guys as well. You can see the little indicator in there too, so absolutely plenty left on there as well. Very tidy through the inside, obviously through the suspension and everything in there. Looking very clean, tiny little bit of dust through there, but not too bad at all. As we come around the front, so again, just a little bit of dust from the weekend. A couple of very tiny sort of little stone chips just there and there, but not too bad. Again, just a couple of little ones down here. Now this will come with registration as well. So if they come to the yard and they have expired or anything like that, we put new plates on there, so this hasn't been here very long at all. So again, looking very clean across the alloy on the front passenger side here now. Again, with absolutely stacks of tread the whole way around. And very clean through the inside. So just show you down the body lines of the car there as well. So that's $64,990, of course, is drive away. So it's all your stamp duties, it's all your transfers, that's everything all included. Pretty tidy across that mirror there as well. Down the passenger side doors here too. Obviously those plastic side steps there too. I'm just trying to get you that camera under there, see if you can have a look. Give you a good look under there. We do have keyless entry on the both front doors here as well. 2 keys with this too, so we got both obviously the genuine Landcruiser Prado keys here with the central locking, so that one works. And so does that, beautiful. So both keys working perfectly. Now one of those sort of perks again being the GXL, so we've got the little keyless entry here, so we can push our finger on that one. It's going to lock the car. As soon as we walk away and get back in within that proximity, you simply put your hand on the inside of the door handle and it's going to unlock those as well. So both the front doors will do that for you, as long as the keys are in proximity of the door itself. Obviously the electric windows the whole way around. Genuine Prado, rubber floor mats, all that kind of stuff we just leave in the car for you. So very clean across the actual dash. Same thing through the roof lining into the back. A couple tiny little sort of marks just in the roof there. But I reckon we could give that to the details and see if they could have a crack at getting those out. Just let me know if it does bother you. But super clean through the inside here, through the plastics. And these seats, of course. So all your books, manuals, everything's all on the inside here. So looks like previously a rental vehicle down in Brisbane, so there's only a couple of rental companies that we do use. This was Avis and that was one of them. So we're very particular, because basically they've got to have full service history and they can't be have anything damage to them, things like that. We're very particular about the ones that we do get. We're lucky enough to have extremely good buying power with them as well, so we do get the first option. So first service 2021, 10,000 kilometers, MJM mechanical. 2021, 25,000 Ks, so an Emerald still. 2022, 35,000 Ks. 2022, 46,000 Ks, so Mackay. And then last one, Pacific Hino, that's us, so 63,000 Ks this year. So when they come in, if they're due for a service, we get them done. So that's our workshop. So full service history through there as well. Got a little Dragonfly that is in there as well. There we go. I won't throw him. Make sure he gets out. Now these windows aren't actually window tinted, so that's all stuff that we can do in-house too. That is just privacy glass on these back windows. That's just come off with my finger. So a couple tiny little sort of fingernail marks just on the inside of those door handles. Obviously got the child locks on the both rear doors. Little tiny bit of wear just there and there, I'd say, from people's fingers. Again, floor mats in the back here too. Aircon controls in the back, accessory plugs down the bottom, so good for the kids in that. Got a little argument separator in the middle here with a couple cup holders there too. So you obviously got the access into the back. So you simply push these handles. That's going to go flat. Lift this one up, it's going to roll forward. So you've got the child anchor points there. Got one in the back of that one and another one in the back of there. And of course the 6 and 7 seats in the back here too. So you simply pull that lever up from the back. Little rest comes out. We also got the privacy shade in the back there too. Aircon vents, solid handles the whole way around. Adjustable seat belts over there too. And very well looked after. So we'll keep going around for you. I'm not tall enough to get up there, but hopefully it gives you a bit of a view over the roof. So fuel inlets obviously this side here too on the passenger side. I'll show you the release is for that once we jump inside. Very clean through here. Just a tiny little sort of hairline little marks. I'm not sure if you can see, just there. Not too bad at all. And a couple tiny little sort of little stone chips just there and there. Again, absolutely stacks of tread left in there. You can see through the chassis and everything as well. So rear parking sensors right across the back here. Got 4 of those guys. Again, we've got the keyless entry options here on the rear door too. So if the keys are in your pocket, you can still open and close it from here. Unlock it and unlock from here, sorry. Super clean. Open this one up. A little bit tight for room, so we'll do our best. So you got a little lock to basically put that in place. So if you're on a slope or anything like that, it just stops that door coming down. So if you've got kids trying to jump in the back, or you just don't want the boot collapsing on yourself while you're trying to get in here, makes life nice and easy. 100 watt, 220 volt inverter there as well. Tie down points all through the back here too. Like I said, those seats, you simply pull those levers and they come up into place. Of course, your little privacy shade here in the back there too. But pretty clean through the inside here, that's for sure. Keep cruising around for you. So finally just down the driver's side. Just a little bit of dust on the back there too still. Sort of struggling to actually find much to point out, to be honest with you. So just this last wheel. Again, just little tiny subtle little marks just there and there. And very clean through the inside. Just that last door, like I said, child locks on both these rear doors. Electric windows the whole way around. So very tidy through the inside here. Get me shadow out of the way. Like I said, just those couple of marks up on the roof there, but I'm sure we could have a crack at those, see if we can clean them up a little bit. And finally just the driver's side. Looks like that's just a couple little bugs, so they'll come out. And same thing, just a couple little scratches on the actual like fingernail scratches sort of thing from people grabbing the handle like that. Otherwise not too bad. Master controls over here, so all the electric windows, central locking and the window locks there as well. Pretty tidy on the actual plastics. Tiny little bit of wear there, just from obviously people sort of catching their shoes, jumping in and out. Again, we've got the genuine Prado mats on the inside here. Height adjustments here as well, so people like me, you can sit there and crank that right up. So that's your ignition over on this one. So you do have to have the keys inside the car. It gives you a little reminder on there. You've got to have your foot on the brake to be able to start it up. So we'll start that up in just a second. Mirror adjustments here, so left and right side of the car, you just adjust that toggle as you need to. You got a little power fold option there as well to tuck those mirrors in, so if you want a bit extra space opening the doors and stuff like that. Your DPF recall has been done on this one as well, so that's your manual burn switch there too. And of course we've got automatic high beam and for this option for this one as well. So the actual fuel release is just there, bonnet release is just there, so I'll pop that because I do want to show you under there before we finish up. So foot on the brake. So a little welcome menu there as well. It's only 63,164 kilometres, no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that of course as well. Just that little handbrake light on the left there and the seatbelt light on the right because I'm not wearing a seatbelt. Like I said, not due for a service until 73,000 Ks or October later this year. All headlights and everything on the right hand side, wipers are on the left. You do have an automatic setting for the wipers there too. That little display down the bottom, you've got a couple of different options that you can control from at the top here as well. So let's put the camera there as we jump through them. So currently I've got the wheels tilted as we turn that as well, so really good for full driving, stuff like that. We've got obviously the directional, your compass and everything there, whatever's playing on the radio, so Bluetooth, anything like that. All your safety settings for the lane departure and everything like that. And your notifications, settings and that kind of thing through there too. So all operated from the actual steering wheel itself from up here. Cruise control is tucked away in the back there. Lane departure and adaptive cruise is just there for you too. All your radio, Bluetooth answering capabilities are all on the left hand side there as well. Massive big touchscreen display here, so currently you push that home button, it's going to bring you to this screen every single time. So we can jump straight into that navigation, bring it up to the full screen, zoom in and out, control it and everything just like your phone. Otherwise you can go back into your radio options and whatever phone, once your phone's connected, so all your contacts and everything like that will be through there as well. Otherwise you jump straight into the radio side of things. All your Bluetooth, FM, AM radio options are all just in there as well. So nice and easy, nice big buttons, so if you are driving it's nice and easy to navigate. Down the bottom here, so the fan speed just in the middle, independent temperature for the driver's side, to the passenger side as well, so all controlled from those ones there, and of course where you want the aircon coming out of. If it's just you driving and you don't want the aircon going through the back, you want to save a bit of fuel, you can turn that on and off as well. Huge little storage compartment in the middle there, full drive control down here to go from high floor to low floor, because obviously it's an all-wheel drive, constant four-wheel drive, sorry. Ability to start in second gear, traction control, center and rear diff locks, and of course your downhill descent there too. Adjustable cup holders. A little reverse camera tucked in the back. You can hear those sensors obviously picking up the rear wall behind us. And of course we've got that real handbrake, accessory plugs, AUXs, USBs in the middle there. Plenty of storage through the massive console in the middle there too. And like I said, solid handles the whole way around, including the driver's side, adjustable seat belts on these first two rows. And the best thing that I love about these is that little visor up there as well. So you got the extension for the visor, so it covers the whole window. That's something my Hilux is missing. Little mirrors with the lights and all the same stuff over on the driver's side there as well to match. So absolutely awesome car. Like I said, I will leave this running for 2 seconds because I do want to show you under the bonnet before we finish up. Absolutely glamour day in Cairns. You'd never know that it was pouring down over the weekend. Now that is beeping me just to let me know that obviously the keys are in my pocket and the car is still running. So everything's obviously on struts. So very tidy through the inside there as well. A little battery down there. Space over the side here. One of the few cars that still give you space for a second battery if you want to put that in there as well. So 2.8 turbo diesel. Very tidy. So thank you again, Leon, for your inquiry on our Prado, and can't wait to hear feedback soon, mate.